What up, what up, what up? Happy Thursday to you. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling pumped up. I'm feeling fired up and jacked up. Happy Thursday. I would not miss this morning's episode because I'm extra spicy. All right, if you can hear me, drop a 1 in the comments. We are here live for the breakfast show. We are going to talk about how to drop 30 pounds in 5 months without giving up foods, without giving up desserts, without giving up alcohol. No meal plan. And if you're like, yeah, right, let me tell you something. I went from 0 following to 450,000 followers just on Facebook. 250,000 just on Instagram and 450,000 on TikTok, which they just banned my account. So this method works. If you want to drop weight, you want to do it without injections, supplements, meal plan, no giving up food, desserts, or alcohol, you landed in the right place. Carlene, what's up, my beauty queen? We're about to get fired up today, and I'm telling you right now, you might want to stop, drop, and get a pen and write some of this stuff down because I was the gal who struggled. I struggled with inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, in and out of the doctors for gastric reasons. It was a nightmare. I could not lose any weight. For 11 months straight, I finally went in for an appointment. I got an email, check into your appointment. I'm like, cancel. It's like, you're gonna pay $200. I'm like, shoot, I can't afford it. I can't afford not to go. I can't afford to go. Let's go. I went in, told my doctor, hey, listen, this is exactly the roadblock that I'm taking. Nothing is working. Nothing is working in any way, shape, or form. I need to lose weight. She ended up writing me a prescription for metformin. Dude, I'm so over. I can't tell you how many people recommended to me a book. The Obesity Fix. Tell me that it's glitching. Am I glitchy? My Wi-Fi. Okay, is this better? Not glitchy? Yes, on Facebook. Is it better? Am I not glitchy anymore? Okay, so my doctor tried to give me a prescription for metformin. Metformin is a drug to treat pre-diabetes, but I was not a diabetic. I ended up taking that prescription and I was like, you know what? I cannot tell you in the years of struggling to lose weight how many people said, Michelle, do you know Dr. James? Have you listened to the Audible book, The Obesity Fix? Have you ever seen the book, The Obesity Fix? So on my way home, I got the Audible book. You guys, the book changed my life. If someone recommends something to you, I highly recommend looking into it. Highly recommend, because it changed my freaking life. It answered so many questions that I had no clue about. It answered more questions than a nutritionist that I hired did. So the book, The Obesity Fix, changed my life. There's 3 things we will cover on this morning's episode. These 3 things are vital. So if we go get blood work done right now and they do our vitals, certain things have to fall within a certain range. These 3 things are vital to weight loss. We can't just pick one. We can't just do all of them, 7 times in one day. We have to be consistent. So the 3 things, I will give you everything. I'll give you every tool. I'll give you every workbook. Everything you need to lose weight right now for FREE is coming in, and it's coming in hot. So in the comments, drop a 1 if you are pumped up, fired up, and jacked up, and if we should move forward, okay? So number 1, we are gonna talk about, and we are gonna discuss fiber. OMG, fiber. Drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever heard of fiber. So fiber is one of the key components to not only maintaining weight loss, but also to maintaining weight loss efforts. We're supposed to be getting 25 grams of fiber. In a study this morning, there is 1 out of 8 people who actually reached that goal without supplementing. See, I added in what's called Metamucil. Let me save you some time. This right here is carcinogenic. This has aspartame, this has yellow 6, this has toxins, dyes right inside of it, and there's an app that's gonna help you realize this. It's called YUKA. Yucca, whatever you wanna pronounce, YUKA. I scanned it. I found out from someone that I hired to help me lose weight, Michelle, you are adding every day toxins, dyes, and carcinogens straight into your body. And when you do that, cortisol levels raise, glucose levels raise, the GLP-1 hormone decreases, and you put on weight. Oh my gosh, I thought I was doing myself good. So 25 grams of fiber needs to come from whole foods, okay? Whole foods. You can Google right now, how can I get enough fiber? How can I track my fiber? What's a free app? What's a simple way to do this? So you can find out how to track it. We want 25 grams. I've learned how to biohack literally and find the best sources of everything. This Carbo Nut bread, it's in the YUKA app. It is a good rating. There's 15 grams of fiber in a 40-calorie slice. I eat 2 slices every single day. I've got 30 grams of fiber. I will maintain my weight loss efforts and I will lose weight. Chia seeds, 10 grams and 2 tablespoons, more on the heavier side of 150 calories. Your berries are amazing. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Guess what? 8 grams of fiber in 1 cup. Your leafy greens, your broccoli, 7 grams in 1 cup. So we need 25 grams. Make sure you track it and make sure you hit it and don't go over 40 grams of fiber. Too much of a good thing is just as harmful for you. There are just as many people having heart disease, heart attacks from too much olive oil. We live in a world where it's like avocados are this and fats and omegas and oh my gosh, too much of a good thing will paralyze your results. So we want 25 grams of fiber, but why? I can't have someone just tell me what to do. I need the why behind it. And I need it to be so mother frickin' strong that when I show up, I do it even at my weakest moment, even on my hardest frickin' days. Because life is a roller coaster. There are gonna be goods you have a really high, and there's gonna be some really frickin' low lows. The why behind fiber, there's 2 types. Let's talk a little bit of the biology. There's an insoluble and a soluble fiber, okay? What it does is it's the only source in the entire body, in the entire system of nature and foods and whole foods in our nutritional chart that can swell to the depth of your intestinal tract. A healthy intestinal tract, which is very swirly like a worm or very swirly like a snake, is light pink with nothing stuck to the intestinal tract. People who are deficit in 7,500 steps regularly, deficit in half of their weight in ounces of water, and deficit in fiber have particles of food left inside of the intestinal tract. Yes, they are growing fungus and mold, and guess where that comes from? Inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, and foul-smelling gas. Do you have any of those symptoms? The second you up your fiber to 25 grams, you will see an improvement within 72 hours. So what's the why behind fiber? Number 1, weight loss. Number 1, maintaining weight loss efforts. Number 3, keeping your intestinal tract clear and free of toxins and bacteria. What is that going to lead to? No inflammation, no bloating, no irregular bowel movements, no foul smelling gas, and no weird noises going on in the stomach area. That's the why behind the fiber. We cannot add things like Metamucil. This is a drug. This is toxins, dyes, carcinogens. It should be banned. I never knew this until I listened to 40 plus Audible books. I had no clue. I'm not an expert, but every day I tune into a chapter, and the second I finish, I hop on live and I bring it and I pour it into you. So that YUKA app, if you scan what you're putting in your water or the fiber you're using or the protein bars, if it's not a good rating, it's one of the biggest reasons you're not seeing results. One of the biggest reasons why you're putting on 5 to 10 pounds every year. That's our fiber. Awesome. Number 2 is water. Okay, so fiber is simple. You can do that. Now you have a why behind it. Number 2 for weight loss is water. What is the number? The freaking news, you turn it on, they're like, drink 8 cups of water. Then you hear the influencer that's like, drink a gallon of water. What is the freaking number? Tell me the science behind something. Facts tell. I want to hear the facts. Your body goes through a fat burning process every single day. Lipolysis. The term liposuction came from you. You go through a fat burning process for FREE every day if you drink half of your weight in ounces of water. Let me show you something. I go to the market and I'm the girl who's the negative Nancy. I don't like water. So I start enhancing my water with this from Target, Up and Up. Natural flavors, clean. Yeah, this is a bunch of junk. This right here has toxins, dyes, and carcinogens right inside of it. Scan it with that YUKA app. It'll tell you all of the high risk ingredients that are inside of it. All this does is up your cortisol, up your glucose levels, lower the GLP-1 hormone in the body, and tells your body to take all of your food and store it as fat instead of using it as energy. It's happening every single day. Again, if you get water enhancer, if you're using electrolytes and you're like, it's supposed to help my menopause symptoms and it has junk inside of it, I've learned to spend the extra $1. I had no clue. So you have to do your due diligence. The app, I'm giving you the answer. YUKA. YUKA. Start scanning it. Scan your shampoo, scan your conditioner, scan your nail polish. Like, come on. We live in a world where they don't care. They don't. It's allowed. They can say anything they want on a label. It does not have to be FDA approved. It's the facts. It's the truth. Go over and live in the UK. That shiz is not allowed in their country. Period. End of discussion. Okay? So water is half of your weight in ounces of water each day. You have to add back in coffee, pop, and alcohol ounces. You're not burning fat. One of the biggest reasons people call it a beer belly, I'm not have anything against drinking. I don't drink anymore, but, which is new, listen to this. Half of your weight in ounces of water, how much wine do you have? How much pop? How much coffee? You add those ounces up and you add that back in on top of half of your current weight. Why? It's a diuretic. Your body does not need moisturizer. Okay, all these moisturizers that when you scan today that have toxins, dyes, carcinogens using the YUKA app, guess what? Water is what waters the skin. There's nothing on my face besides half of my weight in ounces of water. I had a cup of coffee for 8 ounces. I added the 8 ounces back in. Okay, water is what keeps the intestinal tract free and clear of toxins and bacteria. Water is what detoxifies the body. Water is what supports immunity and increases immunity. And water is how you burn fat. That's the why behind water. I now have in the bottom of my water bottle today, frozen grapes, green, red grapes inside of them. The green ones are like the cotton candy, infused and frozen. Maybe yours is watermelon or mango. Maybe you like lemons and limes. Maybe you like peppermint leaves. Maybe you like mint leaves. Maybe you like cucumbers. Stop using things that are not YUKA approved. Toxins, dyes, and carcinogens, the more we add them in, yes, it can lead to long-term risk. The more we gain weight, and the more we affect cortisol, glucose levels, okay? So stop, scan your food, and if it's good, awesome. If it's not, get rid of it, okay? Water. With your water, if you wanna count seltzer water, okay? I'll tell you right now, the crap from Costco, it pisses me off so bad. My mom will buy like the ice green, yellow, and orange ones. Love her dearly, but there's so much crap in them, like literally carcinogens. This is a straight soda water. So if I take my YUKA app and I scan this right now, yes, this can count towards water. It's 100%, it is excellent. See the rating? I scanned it. If I go to the one that's on Costco on their shelves and I search ice, water, okay? When I pull it up, guess what the rating is? Absolutely poor. See this big red? I can click on it and it tells me there's too high risk. More info on the additives. Let's click on it, okay? We have carcinogenic compound, intolerance reactions such as gastrointestinal issues, asthma attacks, skin reactions, and effects on the nervous system. All of this stuff that is coming out about the crap that's happening to our bodies and immune disorders is because of the crap that's in our food, and it pisses me off. So again, this app is my life. Eva, welcome. Hello. How are you? Okay, the other one, this causes an associated risk of, guess what? Cancer. Chronic inflammation, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Do you want to keep drinking those ice waters from Costco? Because I tell you right now, I used to think they're good. They talk, oh, they count as water. Not only do they not count as water, they're killing you. So again, that YUKA app, if you want to count this into your water, yes. I have to make a note. Gary Brecka has gone completely viral. He's got 3 million plus followers. Okay, he's the ultimate human to the body, and he talks about hydrogen water. But then now we have all these people going to Target and buying hydrogen tablets that are a bunch of junk. You scan it, it's junk. Hydrogen, did you know the first ingredient listed on any ingredient list is what you find the most of? If you look at an ingredient list on my peanut butter, it said sugar. There was more sugar than there was peanuts. Peanut was the last ingredient. Hydrogen, if you're going to add it to your water, there are billions of positive benefits to hydrogen water. I'm on it every single day. Okay? YUKA, Leslie. YUKA. Literally billions. But let me tell you something. You have nitric oxide in your body. Right now, look at your arm. Look at your blood vessels. You have blood right now pumping to every area in your body. Every area in your body. YUKA. Yep, app. Every area. What's the depth? What's the ratio? The term is nitric oxide. You don't know. But we have come to find that nitric oxide after the age of 30 for women, after the age of 35 for men declines. You guys, that's our blood flow. Do you want, it's why we have brain fog. Why is it more than ever declining compared to a decade ago? That was my question before I listened to 40 plus Audible books. Do you want to know why? Here's the answer. Pollutions, free radicals. More than ever, we have all of those things. If you're going to add hydrogen into your water to get rid of brain fog, to decrease blood pressure, to improve performance and recovery, it's why athletes pay millions and millions and millions for it. Make sure the first ingredient is hydrogen. Make sure it's proven through science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and clean. You know me, this is the brand you should be using, okay? Pay the extra buck to get one that's clean, backed by science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. This hydrogen water, let me tell you something. If you want right now, Lisa, the video to the expert that travels the world educating people on how hydrogen, the smallest element in the body, reacts to nitric oxide to dilate the blood vessel 10 times for 10 hours, drop the word nitro in the comments. My brain fog at almost 40 with menopause, gone. My performance and recovery as a CrossFit group certified fitness instructor, I feel better than I did in my 20s. Number 3, headaches from hormonal, gone. Blood pressure was high, now it's average. Lastly, pain in the feet, you are going to faint. And if you're like, Michelle, I could care less, no one's ever explained this to me the way that I did, I'm gonna step it up and do ones that don't have toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. You can get a bag right now. They're saying, hey, here's a bag, 30 days, try it for money back guaranteed. Drop the word nitro with a star, I'll send you a link, okay? Because the comments disappear, Les, I have Les1462. You have to go right here and you have to message me on Facebook. Just say the word nitro. I only have 3 flavors in stock. I only have right now lemon lime, black cherry, and grape. Grape is my favorite. Grape is about to be sold out. That will leave me with 2 flavors. So if you want it, I did pin it. I know some people don't want a deal and they don't care. They wanted it yesterday. thebreakfastshow.net, but please don't buy your hydrogen tablets from the TJ Maxx checkout, the Home Goods checkout, Target, any of that junk, okay? Thebreakfastshow.net, when you go there, you will see right at the top it says New Wave. It's called Nitro. That's the hydrogen water. I will actually be alerted if you purchase, and I will be texting you today to teach you that you would never add ice to hydrogen water, ever. That when it goes in, it comes clear, and within 5 minutes, it activates to bright yellow. It's oxidized, okay? It's molecular. Leslie, do you know where to purchase it? Then you drink it within 15 minutes. You dilated the blood vessel 10 times for 10 hours. That's your water. Another tip to get half of your weight in ounces of water every day. Again, number 1, set a timer. Right now, I would set a timer. Because I was the girl who was the smart ASS, smart aleck, I should say, and I'd get in bed, it'd be 8:30 at night, and I'd be like, wow, another day I didn't drink my water. Tomorrow's a new day. Another day you didn't burn fat. 75% of people this morning in an article are dehydrated, not burning fat. And we're like, oh, it's this, it's menopause. No, it's not. It's not genetics. You're passing on bad habits, that's why. It's 40 plus Audible books. Get the Obesity Fix book. Get the Audible. Instead of the radio, a bunch of junk in the trunk, be like, you know what, I'm gonna educate myself and realize, hey, in our foods, we can have toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. We can literally every day spend money on drinks, and we can literally be giving ourselves cancer. This would have been me. This is why I was so overweight and why I kept packing on so much weight all the time, okay? I found it, I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months. I can't believe how I feel. You can still have all your favorite things, we just can't have the junk inside of it. Okay, so a timer every 90 minutes. My alarm's gonna go off in 31 minutes. I stop, I drop, and I drink for 15 seconds. 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second. I repeat the timer every 90 minutes. The body needs water every 90 to 120 minutes, okay? Your job, water is more important. It's how you burn fat, okay? You burn fat through water. You can use any type of whole foods to enhance it. You can use a timer. Put a piece of paper next to my bed, literally even when I travel with Travel Cheer weekly, water. I wake up, I see water. What you see, what you think, what you bring more of. What you see, think, and write, you bring more of. Okay? You always have water before you have coffee. It turns the metabolism on. Water before coffee. Starbucks, Dunkin', all this stuff, they shouldn't even be allowed because most coffee beans are pesticides. Literally, they have pesticides. They're carcinogenic. If you're using a coffee, even like I was using Rise, I get the YUKA app and I'm like, what the heck? Rise has an ingredient that is not clean. What do I use? A nootropic blend. Mine is clean, backed by science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and literally pesticide-free. What it has inside of it is it has mushrooms. It has the cordyceps and lion's mane mushroom, L-theanine, and it also has Ceylon cinnamon. Regular cinnamon actually elevates kidney levels. I never knew that. There was an influencer that kept talking about it. Ceylon cinnamon does not, and it improves insulin sensitivity. So this is a Colombian brew coming over from Sicily. Their rainforest, the cleanliness of it. Actually, there's a video. If I share that video with you about this coffee nootropic blend, would you watch it? You would? Okay, drop the word coffee in the comments. I'll send it to you. Okay, it's a no crash clarity coffee. And if you're like, Michelle, I could care less, they're offering right now a whole bag, 30 days money back guaranteed. Drop coffee with the star and I'll send it to you. Okay? My dog needs to go out. So guys, that's water. Like, can you even believe this? Like, we literally have fiber and water. Like, I'm not asking you to go spend $1 million in any way, shape, or form. I'm telling you to save your money from Starbucks. Because when there's pesticides and carcinogens in our food, all it does is raise our glucose levels. All it does is literally make our cortisol levels go through the roof and affects our adrenals. And then it affects making our GLP-1 hormone less. I'm just trying to help you, okay? So what you have to do for that coffee is, can you please send me a message on Facebook? Just drop the word coffee really fast and I'll send you the video. Okay, Lisa? If you want it, thebreakfastshow.net, Lynn's like, give it to me now. I've been following you. Most people lose 5 pounds on the coffee. 1 week, because you're detoxing from pesticides. You're detoxing from carcinogens. Thebreakfastshow.net, I got off Rise and I checked my glucose levels. They were healthier changing out my coffee than they were when I was on the coffee. Think about how that makes your body feel. Thebreakfastshow.net, if you go there in your web browser, the top says Nueva. At the top of Nueva, guess what you're gonna see? Nueva Morning. Nueva Morning is the brew coffee. Nueva Morning. Nueva Morning. So this goes in your web browser. You'll see Nueva Morning. Okay? If you want the video, just send me a direct DM. I've got you. I've swapped out probably 90% of, look at Carlene says, best coffee ever. It's the best Colombian brew I've ever laid my mitts on. The third thing is your protein. How many grams of protein for weight loss and for maintenance? Here's what we have to do today. Here's your assignment. We have to Google. We have to look at 5 foot, 7 inch female, because that's me. 5 foot, 7 inch female desired weight. And it says 129 to 159. I have to go to 159, the highest number in grams of protein. If you're like, Michelle, how is that even possible? Actually, if you right now drop the word free, F-R-E-E, I'll give you a guide. It's the guide that helped me in many ways. I can't even tell you how many ways it helped me. I'll send it to you. So I need you to figure that out, but I need you to realize that it's capable of getting that in grams of protein. 150 grams of protein, listen to this, it's 600 calories. 150 grams of protein is equivalent to 600 calories, that's nothing. 150 grams of fat, how often do you have cheese, avocados, nuts, seeds, guacamole, olives, olive oil, peanut butter, chia seeds? 150 grams of fat, which that's what that all is 1,350 calories. I had to stop eating cheese with every meal and add it to one meal. I had to stop thinking that guacamole was calorie free and eating an entire bowl that was equal to 2,000 calories. Okay? So many plastics and ick in water. I just use regular filtered water from here. And like I said, the LaCroix, it's YUKA approved. Lisa, I add nitro to my water. Did you hear about the nitro? It's hydrogen. Every day we should add hydrogen to the water, but people are adding enhancers to their water that have toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. So if you get an app right now, it's called YUKA, you scan it, it tells you the cleanliness of what it is that you thought was beneficial adding to your water. It's why I put on 35 pounds. It's why when I was trying to lose weight, I was putting more weight on because I was upping my water, but adding more junk into the body. I was upping my protein, but adding bars that had so much crap in them. Your protein bar right now, get that YUKA app and scan it. If it's got carcinogens, dyes, toxins as a bad rating, drop nitro in the comments. Lisa, I'll send you the video. It's a hydrogen water, backed by science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. Your protein, okay? Why is it that protein is 4 calories in 1 gram? Please think of 1 gram of protein. 1 gram is 4 calories. 1 gram of carb, 4 calories. Okay, so if you have 2 grams of carbs, it's 8 calories. If you have 2 grams of protein, it's 8 calories. And 1 gram of fat, it's 9 calories. It's why it's called a fat. Too much of a good thing is causing people to become fat. Too much of a good thing is giving people heart disease. So when you're like, yeah, the yolks are good for your cholesterol, you should never have more than 1 yolk a day. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Unless it's the only fat you eat in a day. Yeah, there's 5 grams of fat in 1 egg. 5 grams. There's 6 grams of protein. But what's 6 grams of protein times 4 calories? 24. What's 5 grams of fat times 9 calories? 45 calories. When your meals are constantly trumped and then you put cheese on it, it's all fat. We're deficit in protein. There's no way you're gonna hit your desirable weight in grams of protein unless you're eating like a flippin' caveman. For the nitro video, guys, if you just message me on Facebook, say nitro, I'll send you the video. Happy Thursday, Nisi. Thebreakfastshow.net. Go there in your web browser, you'll see the free protein guide. It says FREE protein guide. FREE protein guide. Okay? At thebreakfastshow.net, new wave at the top, if you click there, you'll see my nitro. Okay? Just so you know, I can tell you right now, I had it this morning, I made pancakes with it. This is a clean one. But there are brands that sometimes they're YUKA approved, but then a different flavor is not. So Orgain is no soy, no dairy, no gluten, non-GMO, organic, no sugar. You can cook with it. So my pancakes, my crepes, my waffles, my cakes, my muffins, my ice cream, I can cook and bake with this one. They have 50 flavors. What do you love? Because they have the flavor you love. Drop the word link in the comments. I'll send you the link so you don't have to spend the entire day looking for it. That's the one that I use. Good question. So your grams of protein, that guide is going to help you in many ways. Okay? For protein, you burn 30% more calories eating it. That's amazing. Versus fats and carbs. We've got to do, like for me, I was adding so many enhancers to my water and thinking Metamucil was good for me. And thinking like all the crap that I did to my body, I need to like literally recharge it and stop it, like get it back into shock mode, right? Because it takes time to do that. So for the protein, here's what we have to realize. We want more of it because we want to get the metabolism up and going again. 30%, it's like physical therapy. Number 2, it's how the body goes through the feelings of fullness and satiety. Okay, so if you check glucose levels before having protein versus glucose levels when you have protein, it's an even keel for up to like 120 minutes. I bought Orgain yesterday. You're welcome, Kelly. So here's the deal with that. Did you use my link? Number 3, you also improve muscle tone. Do you know how many men and women are diagnosed with osteoporosis, fibromyalgia, or they break a bone? Literally, a girl was opening a door and she hit it the wrong way. It broke her wrist. That wrist surgery led to, like literally you guys, sepsis, it got an infection. She's literally in hospice. All because she's deficit in protein. So it improves muscle tone. You burn 30% more calories. I would never tell anyone that you have to supplement. I would never, to lose weight. But there's one supplement every single human being I know should be on, and it's collagen. You stopped producing it at 20. You stopped. Each year after 20, you're losing a minimum of 1%. The link for that is right here, thebreakfastshow.net in the web browser. And then towards the bottom, it says Advanced Protein Guide. That's where you'll see the Orgain protein. Advanced Protein Guide has the Orgain protein powder link. Get the Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup or the Fruity Pebbles or the cake batter. Okay? So for that, the collagen though, there's 5 types of collagen. I was getting mine from Costco. Let's scan the junk from Costco on the Yucca app and see how many carcinogens are inside of it. People think they're doing themselves good. They just think that it's okay to have collagen. Drop which one you're using in the comments. Poor rating, bad rating. Let's see what's inside this one. Okay, high risk. What is it? Potential pollutant, potential endocrine distributor, allergen, and irritant. Carcinogenic. Like literally, are you kidding me? And they think they're reversing the aging process. Each year after 20, you lose a minimum of 1% of your collagen. Even my father-in-law, who's 84 years old, it's not too late to add it back in. Drop a 1 in the comments if you care about your hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity. Drop a 1 if you actually know there's 5 types of collagen. I had no clue until I listened to 40 plus Audible books. You have a type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's break it down. Type 4 and 5 have to do with the gut. Let's cut it out of the equation. Type 1, 2, and 3 have to do with the hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity. Okay? Type 1 and 3 become dormant at 20. The only one that we become deficit in each year after 20 is type 2. So when you go to your collagen, the top ingredient should say, just like this, type 2 collagen. Type 2 collagen. It should be a liquid. It should be a liquid because it's why? Water soluble. You can't absorb something that is not water soluble that your body no longer produces. Okay? It's like trying to take a magnet and stick it to something that's not metal. Okay? I use Native Path Collagen. Let's look it up on this YUKA app. Okay? Native Path Collagen. Okay? Number 2, stop, like I said, if you literally use, okay, Native Path, it's not coming up. I don't know if we didn't spell it right. Oh, here it is. Right here, poor choice. Okay, why is it poor? Let's look at the additives inside of it. It's got, this is used as an emulsifier. A recent Ernstrom study found that emulsifiers may be associated with the development of breast cancer. Nevertheless, the team in charge of the study had certain discrepancies, which means further studies are required at this stage to confirm this correlation. Okay, and then it tells you all the studies and why. Okay, so with it, add organic tremella mushroom. You guys saw my transformation story. I've never had fillers. If you want to fill the cheekbone, you want to get rid of 11s, and you want to get rid of your crow's feet. My sister-in-law is turning 60. She also had one. Organic tremella mushroom instead of the lotion. My direct correlation of skin cancer, having 28 stitches into my lip, was because of the crap I was adding. I scanned everything with the YUKA app, and everything had carcinogens, dyes, and toxins inside of it. That's what I recommend. So use organic tremella mushroom. Take it at the same time as your type 2 collagen. Okay? This one right here comes from Italy. It has a Morosil fat burner. The Morosil antioxidant that comes from their blood red orange, guess what? No caffeine, no gluten, no soy, no dairy. The Morosil is in a patent study. Raise your hand in the air if you want to, within 12 weeks, decrease body fat percentage, lose inches, and see the scale go down in pounds. Okay? The Morosil is proven in a patent study. 94% of consumers who use it have that at the 12-week mark. Why did 6% not get it? They weren't consistent. Lisa, I love you. They weren't consistent. I'll change your life. I swear to gosh, I'm so passionate, I'm not yelling. What is this? Let me show you what this is. This right here is a type 2 medical grade collagen. Okay, type 2 is the first ingredient. It's got the organic tremella mushroom already found inside of it. I'll pay an extra $1 any day for my collagen to not have toxins, dyes, and carcinogens inside of it. This is a type 2 collagen, medical grade, proven through science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. It's got the organic tremella mushroom already inside of it. I don't have to go buy that. It's got the Morosil fat burner already inside of it from Sicily, the blood red orange. And guess what else it has? Fenugreek to support the gut lining. Yes, it's called Slim. I want to introduce you, though, to the collagen expert that explains this better than I can. I interviewed 20 of them. Drop the word Slim in the comments. But for today, I'm going to tell you something that's happening today. This is going to run you for a whole month's supply, 89 bucks, okay? 89 bucks. You get it today for $69. Never in my life have I seen that. I just bought 3 bottles, 2 days, $69. If you don't care about the video, Michelle, I've never had someone explain this to me before. I am ready to reverse age, water my hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, and be a part of that 12-week patent study. Let's freaking go. Drop the word slim and put a star next to it, and I will share with you how you can get it while it's currently in stock, but there's only 2 flavors in stock. The rest are sold out, okay? If you want the video, I do need you to direct message me. If you go to my Facebook page, there's a message button. Message me, okay? I am asking you to message me. Why? Comments disappear. You'll be like, oh, that girl's just another sales rep. I'm the furthest thing from a sales rep. I'm not here to beg, sell, or convince you of anything. I'm here to change your life if you allow me to. I have given you, put the word free in the comments if I have given you tons of free value today. Drop the word free, F-R-E-E, okay? If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, let me give you a little hint. At the top it says New Wava. You're looking for the word Snow Slim. That's a full month supply of 4 supplements in one. You get 1 bottle, $69. You get a duo pack, which is a 2-month supply. You save more per bottle. You get the trio pack, 3-month supply. Guess what? You now have the 12-week study. You save even more per bottle. So I recommend a trio pack. If you were to ask me right now, Lisa, will you stop using this? Will you put all the weight back on? No, you won't, but I'll never stop using it because I'm not becoming deficit in collagen anymore, okay? The $1.80 it cost me, I got rid of the Starbucks. I got rid of the things like the ice waters that had carcinogen, dyes, and toxins. Get the YUKA app. Everyone know where to find Snow Slim. Snow Slim. You go to thebreakfastshow.net. The top has a thing called New Wava. When you see New Wava, you click it. That's where you find Snow Slim. 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles. It automatically comes off the bottom. Okay? That's that. GLP-1 shot, she's asking. You trick the brain. It's a trick to the brain. It's like alcohol. You drink alcohol, the drink comes out of your system, you feel it. You have to get it monthly, bi-monthly. There's a girl yesterday who messaged me and she wanted to kill herself because she's having such bad depression and anxiety from, what was she on? Not trizepatide, not semaglutide, not Ozempic. Shoot, what was the name of it? It's a GLP-1, and I'm like, whoa. So she got over on my medical grade peptide. Peptides any day are more absorbable than these injectables. I don't care what anyone says. A girl had an injectable that she had to put in her own body. The welt was this big and this big of like this bubble that blew up, okay? GLPs trick the brain. You're doing nothing to increase the GLP-1 hormone. How do you increase the GLP-1 hormone? Fiber. Why is our GLP hormone decreased? Because I was buying stuff like this, sugar-free enhancers, when I scanned it with the YUKA app. Those type of things decrease GLP-1, spike cortisol and glucose. It's probably why your GLP-1 hormone is low. You do not, in any way, shape, or form, have to, I promise you, you do not have to get the GLP shot, okay? What you do might need, if you have like this gal right here, you can see, if you are anything like these people, I can walk up to people in the mall. If you store fat in one area, drop a 1. She's 2 weeks in, guys. Back fat or belly fat, right here. Okay, back fat or belly fat. You're like the exact person, like, okay, look at her. She thought it was all menopause. There gets to a point where your cells literally stop responding to insulin. Here's what's supposed to happen in the human body. Food comes in, it either uses it on demand. You should feel like me. You should be like, why does she have so much energy? This is how you should feel. My husband's 54, even at 54, okay? Me approaching 40. If it's not used or stored as energy, okay, guess what's happening? It's storing it as fat. Because you have short chain amino acids, peptides in your whole body. You have more short chain amino acids and peptides in your body than you do the GLP-1 hormone. So why are people going and tricking the brain? Let's actually fix the issue. Our whole body is like Legos, where they're all integrated together. So if we stop responding to our food coming in, it's supposed to be used as energy or stored, and that's not happening. It's storing as visceral fat, which is a real thing. Guess what? We should be adding in peptides, short chain amino acids. And then there's people that are doing fake ones. It should have 3 ingredients. 3 ingredients. There should be no fillers, no phosphorus, and it should be microbeaded. Microbeaded. It should never be where there's powder inside of it, ever. Okay? Injectables, what's in the shot insert is all you have to ask. So right here, this short chain amino acid peptide stack, there's 3 in 1, the exact 3 formula you need for massive amounts of weight loss. Okay? At the top, we have tesofensin. Go Google tesofensin. Weight loss, food noise, binge eating disorder. The bottom right has Diaxa. Okay? I can't make any medical claims about ADHD, but I want you to think of focus and mood. Holy crap. Stimulant free. Bottom left is BCP 157. Why haven't I talked about it in a while? It was sold out. BCP 157, inflammation and liquid fluids on the joints. It's called an evacuation process. This 3 in 1 is microbeaded, checks the box. Look at the back of the label. There is nothing besides those 3 ingredients. Nothing. 3 peptides. This peptide mimics at a cellular level what is found right now in your body. Mimics what's found. So you have a GLP that tricks. You have to keep doing bi-weekly. This, when you reach your goal, you get off of it. 2 months on, take 1 month off. When you reach your goal, get off. As long as your regular food intake outweighs the toxins, dyes, and carcinogens that you're going to find out through that YUKA app, you maintain your weight loss efforts. Because when you eat, your food is being brought in and used as energy or stored as energy. You'll feel it on day 1. It's called Elevate. If you want me to introduce you to the peptide expert, actually drop the word Elevate in the comments. I'm going to tell you right now that this 3 in 1 peptide stack could go for $600. Typical people would make you have a prescription. This isn't a laboratory that has a pharmaceutical grade certification on the outside of the door. It's always sold out because of the place it's sourced. This is not found in a warehouse where there's rats and mice running around. Okay? I'd rather pay an extra $1 than literally get a bunch of junk that's going to cost me more long term. So this right here, if you don't have binge eating, I'm going to put you on the body peptide. Body has an exercise mimicking effect at a cellular level. It's an orange capsule. I would put you on that. So I want you, hello Francisca, I would put you on body if you don't have any type of binge eating. I did. Okay? Elevate, drop in the comments. I'll introduce you to the peptide expert, or drop the word body. If you want it right now, I'm going to tell you something. It's $189 for a full month supply. You get it for $169. Full month supply. Drop the word in the comments, elevate with a star or body with a star. Neither have any type of caffeine, neither have stimulants, no soy, no dairy, gluten-free. Woo! Gosh, I feel good. You should see my husband on it, okay? So, any questions, I need you to drop them right now in the comments section for me, okay? Can you please drop that in the comments for me? Here's the deal that we're gonna do next. I need you to go back to the very, very beginning of this when you get off, okay? Elevate is awesome. Yes, it is! What I need you to do is, if you want that video, I see I have Samantha and Brittany, just send me a direct message that says the word elevate or body. If you want both videos to see what's a better fit, elevate, body, I'll send both. I don't mind at all. Okay? If you want it, I pinned it right here. Elevate is back in stock with single bottles available. It was not. Thebreakfastshow.net goes in the web browser. First of all, you get my free protein guide today. Make sure you claim that. It says free protein guide. When you go to thebreakfastshow.net, at the very tippy top, it says New Wave-a. New Wave-a. You'll see under the Body Beauty Elevate or Body Beauty Body. Okay? Get the signature set. It comes with a 3-month supply, and you get my hydrogen water for free. You guys, you have all of March, all of April. You take off, cycle off May. You have June. You don't order till July. You get Nitro, $50 value for free. That signature set is going to run you $530. Okay? A 1-month supply of trizepatide or Ozempic is $299. What's in the shot filter? It's tricking the brain. What's the price of this versus what it's going to cost you long term if you don't do this today? I'll be alerted. I'll actually send you a message. I'll teach you how to use it. You take it 30 minutes before your first meal. That's it. Okay? Side effects, hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin elasticity, sleep, weight loss, food noise, everything improves. Everything. People with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, high A1C, cancer, gastric sleeve, no thyroidism, they're on levothyroxine. I mean, I've worked with every health condition. So any questions, you want to drop them below. She's asking right now, she's signing up. It says customer, social marketer, what's the difference? 8 years ago, I was sitting at my desk and I had 60 grand in debt. And I came across an article. And in the article, it talked about a guy who paid his ex-wife billions and billions and billions of dollars. And I'm like, what the heck does this man do? I was a single mom, 60 grand in debt with 3 jobs. I dug in deeper, and it was a depression session because this man had a warehouse full of products in every single state. And the products went directly from a warehouse directly to a consumer. And I'm like, I can't afford to invent a product. The warehouse rent was 3 grand a month. The website was 500 a month. Customer service reps were over 5 grand a month. But do you want to know what I found? I found that I could go do my due diligence. I could go listen to 40 plus Audible books. And all I would have to do is I can have the product that millions and millions of people in the US right now are purchasing, #1 store. And I could have it in every single state. And the only thing I got to do is find the clients. And I have a system to find the clients. I've created in the last 8 years what's called the source. You're introverted, there's scripts. You literally click a button. I'm gonna give this today to 800 people, and literally there's gonna be no face, no talking, and literally people are gonna go, what is that? Do you wanna know what you're gonna have to type in between the nooks and crannies of your day? If I share a video that explains the science better than I can, would you watch it? Earn up to 40% commission. None of that junk that those other business owners have to pay. No customer service, no inventory, no monthly minimum, no quota, no signing people up to be underneath you. You tell me anyone that pays up to 40% commission. I helped $600,000 worth of products sell from people like you, and they're earning $500 a month to $10,000 a month. There is no catch. The catch is you've never met a Michelle Churchill Dworack, and I'm amazing at what I do because I was so broke and on food stamps and Medicaid and a single mom who literally almost lost her home. I'm so grateful that I found something where I didn't have to be the creator of it, where I can still earn up to 40% commission, and I scream it from the rooftop. So if you want to open up your virtual health and wellness store right now and partner with me and have me show you and teach you the way and what I learned in 8 years and teach it to you in 6 months and give you a blueprint of where we're headed, drop the word hybrid in the comments. If you like money, I should see hybrid. If you could use some extra money, I should see hybrid. If you're positive, coachable, and willing to grow, I should see hybrid. You are playing too small. I had 60 grand in debt. Gone. My daughter was in a public school being bullied. She's in a private school. If you're not going on dates with your partner every week and Ubering and traveling 4 times a year and spending money and getting your hair done without guilt, you should be the one in the comments dropping hybrid. Because where there is a will, there is a frickin' way. Francis partnered with me. Yeah, Francis. Okay, so in the comments, I'm not gonna beg, sell, or convince. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care you have no followers. 8 years ago, I had a Facebook with 200 friends. No one comes out of the you know what or the stomach having a following. Are you positive? Are you coachable? Are you hungry? If you're not, it's not a good fit. You're introverted, there's scripts. Are you positive, coachable, and hungry? Awesome. You don't have time. You do this in the nooks and crannies of your day. You're too busy. It's mobile. And this is how you're gonna buy back your future time. Today, when I drop my kid off at school, I talk about on my stories how that didn't exist. Drop hybrid in the comments. You partner with me for FREE, you start on 1 product. I will never work with someone who's not using a product. So you can open your business doors today for $50. I can show you everything in the last 8 years. I've made over 1 million. Fired my boss in HR who gave me a 3% raise. I will never have a boss ever again, and I will do whatever it takes to keep growing as an entrepreneur, changing lives and empowering people to be brave, vulnerable, and to set higher standards and higher goals for their life. Unfortunately, too many people partner with people and they never talk to them again. Just go look at my social media and scroll back to 8 years ago. You'll see that there's never been a day that I haven't showed up. The leadership here, the system's already in place. And you have hero products that are health and wellness with peptides, medical grade, microbeads, hydrogen water, you name it, we have it. Okay? I'll be back tomorrow morning. You are guaranteed a frickin' episode every Monday through Friday between 8:30 a.m. Eastern and 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Come hang out. I'm so pumped up, fired up, and jacked up every day that I listen to an Audible book. I teach it to you. I give it to you. I will rock your world, and this community will be everything you need to stay on track, to frickin' reach your goals, maintain them, improve your energy, improve your muscle tone, biohack menopause, sleep better, and get rid of all the diseases that you are right now going through or health conditions. I promise you. Where there is a will, there is a way. Hop in my inbox. Let's have a conversation. If you have any questions, don't ever be afraid of me. I get really passionate. I'm not angry. I'm passionate. I love you. Happy frickin' Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. Get out there and let's